what's going on? This is me, the Ninja Reviewer here, and I am here to talk to you about finally one of the best video game adaptation sequels that I have ever witnessed, I have ever laid upon thee. Of course, I am talking about the one and only, the fastest thing alive, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Holy shit. Sonic 2 was definitely the sequel that... oh man, this was the sequel that definitely was worth the hype.
I am the hype!
Goddamn right it was. This was definitely the movie that a lot of people were anticipating. I was anticipating, but I was a little nervous at the same time considering how they were going to handle the story. Since, well, you know how most sequels to things go. It always suffers from that whole sequelitis thing, thinking that it's going to be better than the first. But you kind of figure, while it's still pretty good, the first one still has its charm that doesn't really go away, you know, in a blink of an eye. However, this, in my personal opinion, I'm going to say right here and right now, the second movie definitely leaps and bounds from all boundaries above, destroys the first movie entirely, because wow, like, yo, like, damn, dude,
Holy Jesus.
it was just phenomenally insane. Like, I absolutely loved every single goddamn minute of this movie. Now, obviously, this takes place during the story timeline between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. So this takes place around Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Wow, I gotta say, when it comes to this movie, man, like, wow. When it comes to this timeline, oh, dude, it's so good. I love the way they said it because, you know, Robotnik, you know, gets back to Earth, and then he has to team up with Knuckles, and they have to, he overhears Knuckles about the Mastered Emerald. He wants to search into it, get this ultimate power for himself to finally take out Sonic once and for all. But luckily, Sonic isn't alone. He has help from, actually, the first time meeting his newly found sidekick, Tails, Miles per Hour, basically comes there and actually, you know, teams up with Sonic and goes on this, you know, crazy adventure to travel along to find Knuckles and Robotnik to stop them, because obviously with Knuckles helping Robotnik, he basically is, you know, trying to help him with his evil plan, even though Robotnik pretty much tricked Knuckles in, you know, to doing it in order to, you know, basically, you know, get him on his side and whatnot. But man, I just gotta say, so the story itself, it's very simple, but it works. Oh yeah, also the human characters. They're in a wedding in Hawaii, basically. They're in a wedding in Hawaii, not their wedding, but, you know, because they're already married. Since they're already married, obviously. Since they're already, married, what happening is that, their friends, from their friends are getting married, and they're having a little thing over there while Sonic takes care of the house, but, you know, all things aren't really as normal as they seem, because, you know, shit hits the fan very quickly, and it's up to Sonic and Tails to save the day. Now I got the story out of the way. It's very simple, very simplistic, but holy fuck does it work. It literally takes, besides that portion of the movie, it takes the storylines between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and combines them into this one epic adventure. First of all, obviously the story, besides, you know, the adventure, it has comedy, which has lots of funny moments. Jim Carrey, once again, gotta give this man a big round of applause. Carries the movie once again. Love Jim Carrey as Eggman / Robotnik. I really do hope he comes back for the third one, man, because, you know, he did, I don't know, there were some rumors, or I don't know if the rumors are, well, I think some of it might be a little true, that he somewhat might be retiring on the side of doing, you know, acting and whatnot. He might be finally retiring after all these years. But he says with the script of Sonic 3, if it's really that good, and it's really, you know, gonna be epic for the third Sonic movie, then by all means, hey, you know who to call. You know, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna do the movie. I'm gonna do it. So hopefully, now I'm not gonna spoil exactly, you know, the big ending thing that's gonna blow everybody's mind. Besides, you know, the final fight, obviously, which, if you play the video games, I'm pretty sure you know exactly how the final fight, since it pretty much, it follows the, I believe the Sonic 3 final fight, pretty much. Yeah, it follows that big, fucking, cool-ass fight, pretty much. It follows pretty much that, so if you played the video games, Obviously, you're gonna know how the fuck it's gonna end. Obviously, what's gonna go down when it comes to the final fight and whatnot. Wow. But man, look. Dude. That final fight was phenomenal, though. Again, I will not say nothing. You know, of course, we also get, you know, obviously you're gonna see Sonic and Knuckles fight. Really cool stuff, though. The fight between Sonic and Knuckles, on point. Mwah. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. On the big screen, it was so fucking good. I would not mind seeing this movie again. Like, literally. Like, this movie was just that goddamn good. Like, I did not expect Sonic 2 to be as good as Sonic 1. Like, I was like, okay, I'm having a little bit of a nervous here. I don't know how this is going to all roll out until, you know, I got more into the movie. I was like, okay, let me sit down for myself. Let me watch them. Let me, you know, pass my own judgment or my review of the movie. So, like, cool. You know, I chilled out. I watched it all the way through for 2 hours. Didn't even go to the bathroom. Didn't even miss a beat. I loved it all the way through. Even the human interaction stuff, when it comes to, like, you know, the whole wedding stuff, I thought that was actually pretty damn funny. I was just laughing my ass off throughout the entire thing. Listen, I know some people may be like, but it's nothing to do with Sonic. Why don't we have human...
Look here. Look here! Look, listen!
Seriously, like...
What's wrong with you?
Exactly. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? Like, honestly. Like, dude, honestly, all it is just basically, it's an extra scene. And listen, later down the line, it does play a big part of the story. People are like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, did you watch the same fucking movie as I did? Because this literally does play out the same way as, not the same way, but it plays out, like, basically, it fits well with the actual story because there's stuff that's going to lead into that leads into the plot later on, and that was a big shocker to me. I did not expect that at all. I'm like, okay, that was pretty unexpected. I won't say what it is, obviously, you know, for spoiler reasons. I won't really say, don't worry, for spoiler reasons I won't say, but man, oh, I mean, I would just say like a time skip, but not a time skip, a timestamp, but I think we're good. I think we're good. I mean, even though the movie's been out for almost 2 weeks now already, or just a week and a half at this point. But man, dude, oh, yo, that final fight was so good. That final fight was on point, son. Let's go. That final fight was on point. So I won't really spoil, obviously, that, especially the end credit sequence. When I mean, my theater, man, I really wish my crowd was more enthusiastic, because even though we did get a couple kids in the back row of the theater, they weren't acting up, which I was happy about. I mean, they were talking a little bit here and there, but they weren't really, you know, being distracted or whatnot. Like, we barely got any kids for me. I only got, like, a little bit in, like, the back row, but, barely. It's like, whatever, you know. It's cool, it's whatever. I mean, it's not, like, a big deal or anything like that, so it is what it is. So you expect that. But still, because obviously, you know, there's going to be stuff aimed or targeted for kids. So it's fine, it's fine. However, like, I mean, the movie is still PG. I feel like it's still got some of those adult elements to it, though. Especially, like, some of the curse words they do say, though. And yes, there is swearing, just like in the first one. So, again, I don't know. Like, I think it's for everyone to enjoy. Everyone and their grandmother can actually enjoy this actual flick, whether you're a kid or an adult or old or whatever. I think it's going to be basically for everybody. Pretty much, especially for those who don't even play the video game and have watched the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie, they're definitely going to enjoy this one a lot more, with a lot more adventure, a lot more comedy, a lot more just everything that you want. Comedy, action, suspense, drama, you know, all that shit. So yeah, if you're looking for a really great time, a fantastic time with just you, your friends, or your family, this is definitely the movie to go actually watch. It was phenomenal. Like, yo, like, listen. If I were to go back in time, and if I were to go to, like, maybe my 10-year-old self, 11-year-old self, whatever, but I was way into that league of being the biggest fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, because I got the Genesis very late. Like, I got mine, like, I think when I was, like, between 8 to 9 years old, when I got the Sega Genesis. Back then, the Sega Genesis were not producing as much, because by that time the N64 and PlayStation 1 were out. So getting them was going to be very limited, but I really wanted one anyway for those cool Sonic games and some other Genesis ports that were superior to the Super Nintendo ones. So I was like, screw it, I actually wanted to get a Genesis. I finally did during Christmas. I got my Genesis, I got Sonic 2. Eventually I did get Sonic 1, like finally, then Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Got the combo cart as well. Well, no, actually no. Correction, I did not get Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the Genesis. I actually got that on the PC, where I got the, there was a PC collection, like, back in the day, that was made that had, like, Sonic CD, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it had Sonic 3D Blast and whatnot. A lot of, like, obscure ones, Sonic games, but mainly, like, the really great ones, like CD. It had, of course, you know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic CD. It also had, whatchamacallit, what was the other one? Sonic R, you know, shit like that. So, yeah. So, overall, really great time. Like, I had a wonderful time with those games growing up. But, anyways, but like I said, I'm not going to spoil, especially the very end credit scene, because holy shit, I didn't expect this was going to happen now. I thought it was going to be, like, at least, like, the fourth or, I don't know, like, the fourth or the fifth movie or something like that. How many movies they plan to make on this, but yeah, I didn't expect it to be now, but yeah, it fucking happened. So yeah, wow, I was very, very impressed. But yeah, I don't really have much complaints about the movie, minus one. The only complaint I do have about this movie is the classic Sonic music. Where the hell was the Sonic music? I mean, you only stuck it in for like one little Easter egg, and like that's basically it. And honestly, it wasn't anything like from Sonic 2 or 3. It was from the original. It was Green Hill Zone. Like, what? Like, really? Like, that's it? Like, okay. Like, the rest of the music in the movie fit and it was fine, but you had pretty much like a lot of, then you had like a lot of existing songs, especially a lot from the 90s, because obviously, you know, Sonic was very, very big in the 90s. It's retro, especially all the Sega Mega Drive games and Sega CD and whatnot. You get the gist. Like, Sonic was a big, big deal in the 1990s. And because of this, the other mostly soundtracks were just mostly 90s music. Like, you had stuff like Here Comes the Hot Stepper. You had This Is How We Do It from Montel Jordan. You had other ones pretty much too. Like, you had like a whole bunch of like just a little bit of some like obscurity 90s songs and like whatnot. It was pretty crazy, but you know what, I like what they added. It was pretty cool, but man, I would have loved to see like certain like the Mushroom Zone to me should have had like the Sonic 3 beginning, the Mushroom song thing would have been cool. I think the only thing is I wish the soundtrack would have had the Sonic music, or at least some little composers, like some composing Sonic music from like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. But man, if it did, man, this would have been such a perfect 10 out of 10 if that's the case. Who knows, maybe the third movie will actually add some stuff, including some stuff that I think will fit stupendously well, especially if they do go to those locations and whatnot. It would fit really well, hopefully so, but I just really don't know though. I'm hoping so, because man, like, the music is pretty cool. Besides the regular music that they use for the movie, you know, you got your, you know, your 90s songs, some obscure ones, some very popular, classic popular ones, etc., you know, so, yeah. So, because of that, it's just like, yeah, like, okay, but where's the actual original Sonic movie? So, if anything, just the original Sonic music itself in the games were, for the most part, kind of excluded. So, I think that would be, like, the only thing I wish they had. Especially for the final fight. Like an orchestra version of that song from a specific game, I won't say, but oh man, like, can you imagine though? Oh, can you imagine if they had that, bro? That would be so fucking sick. But anyways, yeah, if anything to take away from it, I kind of wish certain Sonic themes, it doesn't have to be like every single Sonic music known to mankind from 2 and 3. I think they could have at least done some stuff, like the beginning at least. Like, add some Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 music or something like that from certain parts. Especially when they go to, like, certain other locations, you know, that kind of fit with the scenario. Would have been kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Not everything, mind you, but, like, certain songs I think would have been fine. But it is what it is, I guess. I think that's the only takeaway, but I think that's more of a nitpick than anything else. because obviously, you know, it is an actual movie, so it makes sense. But at the same time, I kind of wish they did add some of the iconic Sonic songs, at least for the most part. But there's barely any Sonic kind of music whatsoever that I kind of wish they would have added. But just saying, I mean, that there would have been like a 10 out of 10, like literally right there. But I will say, out of everything, I just enjoyed it nonstop, minus the whole like not Sonic music. I mean, maybe without that nitpick, it will definitely be a fucking 10 out of 10 for goddamn sure. An extra yo, like a yo plus, like a yo. That's how big the sequel is. I don't know if Sonic 3 could get that yo plus. I mean, it better. I mean, for fucking for what they showed at the fucking end, I'm really hoping that it is. I won't say for spoiler's sake, but I mean, obviously, outside of recording, people already know, people already talked to, already seen the movie, obviously, but man, dude, holy shit, man, but I really hope so, but, I mean, if they do, then that's already a 10 out of 10 right there, but still, oh, man. Alright, so the only thing, like I said, again, little nitpick aside, I know it's a little bit of a nitpick, but the Sonic music, I wish they would have had a little bit of some stuff, like Sonic 2 and 3, at least some tracks, like maybe, like if you go to, like, let's say, like the, like, you know, you saw in the trailer, you saw, like, the ice, like the snow mountain, like, I really wish that song from the fucking game should have been in that, though, that would have been kind of cool, but it is what it is, like, you got my gif, so, just giving you an example, so, it is what it is there. But either way, this movie, with the 5 points off with that aside, this movie gets a 9.5 out of 10 from me. The movie is a 9.5. You heard me right? 9.5 out of 10. This movie, minus not any recognition of the Sonic music whatsoever. That's the only little tiny weeny little nitpick. A little bit of points off that I do have for that, though. But other than that, though, everything else about it was just so damn great. I mean, I could nudge it aside and give the movie a 10 out of 10 for what it is, unless they do something that recognizes more of the music in the next movie, but we'll see. I mean, or if it keeps the same score, then regardless, that's fine too. Either way, 9.5 out of 10. An amazing, outstanding plus. An outstanding plus. Yo, maybe, or close to yo levels of fucking of a movie, definitely. Because the last movie I gave, like, what, like an 8? Yeah, like an 8. Like a very solid score of an 8. Like, I gave it an 8 out of 10 when it comes to that movie. Or was it 8.5? Maybe close to, no, 8.5. I gave it to between an 8 or an 8.5, probably. But I think it was more towards an 8. To make everything all solid and good, everything doubly nice, probably an 8 out of 10. I will give the original movie probably between an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10 or something like that. You know, I think the pacing in this movie was a lot better compared to the first one, but I still really enjoyed the first one all the same. Without it, we wouldn't have this movie, obviously, so yeah. But that's basically it for my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Just, yeah, I totally, highly recommend it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on what you guys think of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If you guys see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, just let me know down in the comment section below. Until then, that's basically it. So I'll catch you on the next one. I haven't done a review in a long time, but I really have to talk about this movie. Maybe I'll do this down the line once I do. Well, I was going to do the My Hero one, but I'm not so sure. Maybe that too in the near future, I'll say. One Piece Film Red, obviously when I get a chance to see that. I guess Dragon Ball Superhero, if I do get that so much chance to watch it. But either way, that's basically it. So good night, good morning, good afternoon, where you guys are at. Peace the fuck out. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And my I guess you could say, remember, gamer fans and gamers are impossible. And I can't really think of anything for a movie, but keep on bench watching. I don't fucking know. Stream. I don't know. But I guess keep on movie going. I don't fucking know. Anyway, oh god, sorry for yawning there. Anyways, later.